gon' follow us. We call them toxic cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause if I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Okay, money, okay, money. I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, wow. I'm stripped up, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. Keep the old was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they find me, telling them lies. Cartier as the watch. Cartier, look, Cartier, spec buffalo on the side. Prison cut diamonds.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. And off we go from Glendale. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Okay, money,
They'll run the first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Again, it's Benson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On third down, Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Across midfield, down at the opposing 46 6-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target.
Ready?
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finds it out to the 35. And he'll be taken down. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Pass the 60. Hey, check that. Street.
And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. But means touchdown Seattle. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does. Results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And they'll work this out to the 23. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one up top for Dobbs. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Blake Gilligan now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Franco 80. 60 back. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That's to Osborne. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Let's go.
Olave is the motion man. On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Throw right side to Olave. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Robbery, 18, Pat, 7 Pirates, 70 Lions, go!
From the gun, it's Milrow. Forced out wide. This is caught 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll run with Martinez. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows. And if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be
back to the sideline and intercepted.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes. And he just threw it right to him.
Okay, ready? 70 range, 70 range. Here we go, set, ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
18 Cardinal.
They'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Ready.
39-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
There's Osborne with the ground. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. And either way, I'm coming away with points.
He's going to... And he's in! Jalen Newrow. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
The kicker on for the
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 2nd and 10.
18, 5 years. Need to work. 50 Bobcats.
the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Packer 60, go! Cowboy 80.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. They go play action with Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down. They go play action now. Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw again is Murray. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. 3rd down coming up. Murray's going to throw again. That one on target to Moore. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Throwing again is Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. They'll motion the tight end right. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And walk them down up beyond the 30. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Gray going to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Ready? Gotta be lying.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again, and he'll be taken down about the 28, but move the chains. That's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay,
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70. Ready?
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Tackled there by Mack Wilson. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. 3rd and 9.
19 tight. 19.
Milrow. He finds a man. That's Osborne. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And they'll take this down inside for 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, it's Milrow. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Well, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Bronco 80. Hey, pass. 79 Broncos. Check, smash, check, smash, check, 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 check. Go.
On second down, here's Milrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. Rolling right. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Cardinals
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by the crowd. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
On first down, it's Murray. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Check, hurt, hurt.
Olave is the motion man.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, will try to run it. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Let's go now.
Now Milrow. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
The kicker on for the point.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll get about 5. From the 33, here's second down and 4. They'll go again with Benson. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold them to a gain of just 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action for Murray. That's caught by McBride. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
Again, it's Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in a fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone,
and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. He'll be taken down well short of the first down, gain of about 4. And it brings up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Play action now. It's Murray. That's run downfield by McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
They go play action with Murray. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Ready, set.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Set. Ready.
Drive and start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Jair Elo. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70 line. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Coconut, Coconut, 80.
The zone read, it's a give to Shipley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks.
Olave is the motion man.
First and 10 at the
2 minutes
38-yard
remain
line.
in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Let's go.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's Osborne in motion.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Milrow. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 26-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation.
He gets free. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four-vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Ray going to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They get the victory away from home in the division, which is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.